Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, or if you have never seen my face before, hi, my name is Marloes and welcome to my channel. In today's video we will be unboxing the Insta360 X3 and you will also be getting a little review of this handy dandy camera. And the Insta360 X3 is actually my first ever 360 camera. So I am super excited to learn even more about this cool gadget and just create super creative content and videos for you guys. But yeah, first we are going to see what is inside of this packaging. I also bought myself some little accessories for this 360 camera, and after that we are going to look at some footage that I already shot on this Insta360 X3. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff. I am super excited to take this with me to Disneyland or on holiday and just create super cool content for you to see. So yeah, let's quickly dive into the Insta360 X3 unboxing and review. Before we start with the actual unboxing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all the new videos I post on this channel. And while you're at it, also give this video a big thumbs up and you will be helping me and this channel out a lot. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's just start with this box from the Insta360 X3. You get a very small package actually, and on the back it says in the box you get the Insta360 X3, obviously, a little charging cable, a protective pouch, a quick start guide and a lens cloth. And yeah, obviously I already took everything out because I tested it already, but the lens cloth is still inside this little plastic wrap. The protective pouch looks like this and it's already a little bit dirty as I am seeing this in the viewfinder, but this protective pouch also has some little cutouts so you can actually still charge your Insta360 X3 while it is in this protective pouch. Not really sure if I would recommend that, because if this camera overheats, then yeah, the protective pouch is only going to cause it to be heated up a little bit more. So yeah, I personally would only use this when I am just putting it to the side and not using it for a while. But I am not actually wearing this on the camera when I am charging this. But it feels like that very neoprene kind of material. But yeah, it's very handy. It protects your very expensive camera, and it also has a little loop on the top so you can clip it to anything. So very handy that they also gave us this little one. And next up, obviously, the actual camera. This is what it looks like. It has a very big interactive touchscreen on the front. Obviously the first camera and 2 action buttons. And on the back it has the next set of lenses. And yeah, on the side you just have some buttons, batteries and your charging port. And as you can see, when I turn it this way, the actual lenses stick out a bit. And yeah, that also means that these lenses can get scratched really easily when you put it on flat surfaces. So one of the first things I purchased with this camera is this little silicone protective case. Well, it's not really a case, but just a very good protection for these lenses. So anytime I am not using this camera, I will just clip it right on and my lenses are protected. Because yeah, if there is one thing that you do not want with the 360 camera, is a little scratch on one of those lenses, because you will see that very well in your footage and that's not something that you would want. So on one side you have a microphone, a power button and also a quick button for your profiles. And on the other side you have a little port where you can put your USB-C in for charging, and right here on the bottom you have the actual battery. And it is very important that you close these very well, because otherwise your camera will not be waterproof. But you can just pinch them together and out comes the battery. And this is also the way that you can put in your little SD cards. But I'm not sure if I can show you. Yeah, right now I have clicked it back in, but the bottom one still has a little orange indicator, which means that it's not closed correctly. So you really have to make sure that everything is gray and you do not see anything orange. But yeah, this is obviously also inside the box. A charging cable is already downstairs, and yeah, the quick guide is still inside of this box. Let's have a quick look on the side of this box to see some of the most important specs. It has a 5.7K 360 capture mode, single lens mode, so you can also use this as a normal camera, so you do not have to use the 360 modes all the time. You have 72 megapixel 360 photo options, active HDR video, an invisible selfie stick, which is super cool, flow state stabilization, 360 horizon lock. It is waterproof up to 10 meters. It is a voice control camera, and it also has AI powered editing. So that is a lot of cool stuff that comes in this. Yeah, it is a tiny camera. It fits in the palm of my hand, and my hands are like child size. So that is also one of the reasons why I decided to test this, the 360 camera, because I was getting so sick of my vlogging camera being all bulky with flip out screens and extra lenses, and it was just a hassle to get it out and in of my bag at Disneyland. So I wanted something small, something compact, and yeah, the 360 option that comes with it, I am not mad about that. So yeah, super tiny and filled with amazing specs. Moving on with some accessories that I picked up for this camera. I have mentioned the invisible selfie stick before, which is stated on the box of the Insta360 X3. It does not come with the camera, obviously. I decided to pick up the bullet time bundle, and this is the box that came with it. And yeah, you can also still see the pricing on the front. I paid 53 euros and 95 cents for this. So it is pretty expensive, but yeah, you need this to create that cool looking, almost drone-like footage. So I picked this one up. This is what that looks like. This is the initial invisible selfie stick, and it is super lightweight. It is super small, but you can actually extend it like beyond the screen. You can see it is a pretty long selfie stick, and because this is attached straight to the bottom of this camera, the camera will actually block this out. So you can create some very cool shots with this and you will not see this selfie stick. And I also have this little extra part to it, so I can actually make it a little bit longer, but I can also attach it to the side and create bullet time shots. That means that you can swing this camera over your head and it creates a very cool slowed down image. I will show you guys some shots of that later in the review clips, but yeah, you need this attachment for that. And this also comes with a little tripod on the bottom, and you can just create a lot of cool stuff with this. So yeah, a must-have with the Insta360 X3 is an invisible selfie stick. Right here I have 3 more little boxes. The first one is simply an extra battery, because yeah, it's just very handy to have an extra battery in your suitcase or in your bag. And this one comes with a very handy little case. And you also have a little place to store some extra SD cards right there. But yeah, this is just a very handy protective case for your extra battery. Speaking about batteries, I also picked up the fast charge hub because I simply do not want to charge my batteries inside the actual camera every time. So this is just a very simple hub where you can place your batteries in and you can just charge it with a cable. And I believe that you can place up to 3 batteries in this little hub. So obviously you also get a little cable with this, and the actual charging hub is very simple and it actually holds 3 batteries. So yeah, I thought this would be very handy to charge some extra batteries, and yeah, then you do not have to charge it while it is still inside of the camera. And the final accessory that I picked up for now is the quick reader. And this is just a very handy tool, so you can actually edit your footage on your phone or just quickly gather all of the footage from this camera. Right now I am actually downloading the footage to my phone all the time, which results in the fact that the storage of my phone is completely full. With this little gadget you can just simply put it in your charging port for your phone, and then it can actually read all the images and all the footage that you placed on this. So I thought this was also a very handy little tool. And that is all the stuff that I picked up along with the Insta360 X3. And right now I thought it would be fun to show you guys the first images that I shot with this camera. Keep in mind that I am an extreme amateur and I do not know my cameras that well. So I am just playing with this stuff and learning along the way. So this is going to be the first images that I shot with this camera. I did edit them a little bit and added some keyframes to it. So hopefully I can show you guys a good impression of what you can actually do with this camera. And I am also going to show you guys some cool clips that you can edit on the Insta360 app on your phone. You can create some very cool stuff over there. So I'm just going to show you everything that I have filmed up until now. And I am also going to Disneyland Paris in a few weeks. So I cannot wait to take this along with me and shoot some very cool stuff over there. So yeah, let's roll the clips. Perfect place to test the audio because there is a lot of wind. There is a busy road and we are outside, so I am not really sure how well you can actually hear me. I'm afraid for the worst, but yeah, sound test.
That was noise cancellation.
I do not have wind or noise reduction on, it's just stereo, I guess. Danny is trying to mimic the wind, but I thought this would be the perfect place to test normal outside sounds and stuff in me mode. But I can also film in single lens mode, so then you guys will be a lot closer to me. But I was just testing to see what this is all about. This is a normal single lens mode without any me modes, 360 modes, just regular single lens mode. Again, trying to see if the audio is any good, because right now you are very close to my face. So I hope that the sound is a little bit better. Still no noise reduction and it is a pretty windy day. So I'm curious to see how this turns out. No idea how well this is working. This is just the normal single camera. Not me mode, but just
us mode.
Us mode. And I'm also not sure about the audio. And it's cold. Oh, it's so cold.
Baby, it's cold outside.
And it's also not very light. So I'm interested to see how well it's going to work when we walk back home. If it is actually going to show anything. So. Because I've got a feeling that this is the best option for vlogging in the dark, because now you can actually see us. But that does not mean that I have to set the colors to standard or vivid, but to log. I'm not really sure how this is turning out. I'm not really sure if the sound is good, but we're gonna go with it. He's cold. It's cold. That were all the clips that I shot with the Insta360 X3. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Maybe you have some incredibly handy tips for me so that I can, get my clips and my footage to the next level. Definitely let me know, because I want to learn everything about this camera. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all the new videos I post on this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.